Since Repair Clinic encourages you to perform this repair safely, a warning icon will appear when you should use caution. To replace the washer transmission assembly in your Frigidaire laundry center, you will need a putty knife, a Phillips head screwdriver, a 5/16" nut driver, a 5/16" wrench, a 6mm Allen wrench, 10mm, 17mm, and 3/8" sockets, a large flathead screwdriver, a strap wrench, both regular and needle nose pliers, and a 2x4 wood support. Before you begin the procedure, unplug the power cord and shut off the incoming water supply. Have an assistant help you to move the appliance away from the wall or out of the closet. Detach the venting from the dryer. Remove the hot and cold water supply lines from the inlet valve. Be prepared for some water to spill. Remove the end of the drain hose from the standpipe or laundry tub. Using the putty knife, release the 2 retaining clips securing the washer's main top. Lift up the top and disconnect the lid lock assembly wire connector. You can now fully remove the main top. Have an assistant help you to lift and support the front of the appliance. Use the Phillips head screwdriver to unthread the 2 screws securing the washer's front panel to the base. With the screws unthreaded, remove the support, then push the panel down to fully remove. Detach all 4 suspension rod springs from the tub cover. Moving to the rear of the appliance, use the 5/16" nut driver to unthread the 2 screws securing the main control board mounting plate to the rear panel. Use the large flathead screwdriver to help pry the plate free and pull the housing out. Disconnect the wire connector for the tub components. Unhook the wires from the clips. Then cut the zip tie retainer to fully release the wires. Feed the wires and connector through the hole in the dryer support panel. Reposition the main control board housing and snap the mounting plate into place. From the front of the cabinet, use the 5/16" wrench to unthread the screw to release the grounding wire from the frame. Now carefully tip the appliance back so it rests on its rear panel. Place the 2x4 piece of wood under the tub to support it. Move the tub towards the top of the cabinet to provide enough slack to remove the suspension rod support caps. Be careful not to damage the out-of-balance lever. Now shift each rod up, then push down on the caps to detach. Rotate and twist the caps to fully remove. Cut the zip tie retainer securing the air pressure hose to the right front rod. Remove all 4 rods by sliding them out through the bottom of the outer tub. Use the pliers to release the spring clamp so you can detach the drain hose from the drain pump. We recommend wrapping a towel around the hose to prevent damage. Detach the air pressure hose from the air chamber. Being careful not to damage the out-of-balance lever, gently remove the tub assembly through the bottom of the cabinet. Set the tub assembly upright on a towel or blanket. Now pull the 12 tub cover retaining tabs outward to fully remove the cover. Detach the agitator cap. Then use the 10 mm socket with a long extension to unthread the agitator mounting screw. With the screw fully unthreaded, you can lift out the agitator. Next, use the 6 mm Allen wrench to loosen the screws, securing the tub mounting hub to the transmission shaft. With the screws loosened, you can lift out the entire inner tub assembly. Now flip the outer tub assembly over. Use the 10 mm socket to unthread the 4 mounting screws to release the belt cover. Rotate the belt to detach it from the pulleys. Disconnect the clutch actuator wire connector. Next, unthread the 2 screws to release the actuator. Use the needle nose pliers to help detach the wire retainers from the transmission plate. Using the 3/8" socket, unthread the 8 outer screws, securing the transmission plate to the bottom of the tub. With the screws unthreaded, you can fully remove the old transmission. To prepare the new transmission assembly for installation, you will need to transfer the pulley from the old transmission to the new one. Use the strap wrench to secure the pulley as you use the 17 mm socket to unthread the mounting nut. With the pulley in place on the new transmission shaft, align the washer, then thread the nut. Use the strap wrench to secure the pulley as you tighten the nut. Now fully position the new transmission assembly on the bottom of the outer tub. Thread and tighten the 8 mounting screws. Snap the wire retainers into the holes on the new transmission plate. Realign the clutch actuator and secure it with the screws. Reconnect the wire connector. With the groove side facing inward, align the belt on the motor pulley, then loop it onto the transmission drive pulley. Rotate the belt to fully align. Reposition the belt cover and rethread the mounting screws. The larger screws secure the cover to the transmission plate. Now return the tub assembly to its upright position. Replace the inner tub assembly by setting it on the transmission shaft. Tighten the 2 screws to secure the mounting hub to the shaft. With the mounting screw inserted through the hole at the bottom of the agitator, align the agitator on the transmission shaft, then thread the screw to secure. Snap the cap back onto the agitator. Realign the tub cover and snap the retaining tabs into place. Reinstall the tub assembly by carefully maneuvering it through the bottom of the cabinet until it rests near the top support. Reattach the air pressure hose to the chamber. Attach the drain hose to the pump and secure it with the spring clamp. Next, replace all 4 suspension rods by holding the springs up against the rods as you slide them through the holes in the outer tub. Insert the top of each rod through the hole in the support. Replace the support cap by first sliding it over the end of the rod. Then rotate the cap to align the end of the rod with the long slot, and you can snap the cap into place. Use a new zip tie to secure the air pressure hose to the right front rod. Move the out-of-balance lever out of the way and shift the tub back down toward the base. Remove the 2x4 wood support. Return the laundry center to its upright position. Now thread the screw to secure the grounding wire to the frame. Returning to the rear of the appliance, pry the main control board housing plate away from the rear panel and pull the housing out. Feed the wires and connector for the tub components through the hole in the dryer support panel. Connect the wire connector to the board, then secure the wires under the clips. Use a new zip tie to secure the wires to the retainer. Reinstall the control board and housing by snapping the plate into place in the rear panel. Then rethread the screws. Returning to the front of the cabinet, attach the 4 suspension rod springs to the tub cover mounting posts. Reinstall the front panel by aligning the tabs on the panel with the slots in the frame. Then lift the panel up until the top edge aligns with the top of the frame. Support the front of the appliance. Then replace the 2 lower screws to secure the panel. Remove the support. Reinstall the washer's main top by first reconnecting the lid lock wire connector. Secure the wire in the retaining clip. Now slide the rear of the main top under the rear retaining clips. Then realign the main top and push down to snap it into position. Reinsert the drain hose into the standpipe or hook it onto the edge of the tub. Reattach the hot and cold water supply lines to the inlet valve ports. Reattach the venting and move the appliance back against the wall or into the closet. Turn the water supply back on. Plug the power cord back in. And your laundry center should be ready for use.